6:40, and I'll call to order the General Government Public
6:40, and I'll
Safety
call to
Committee.
order the General Government Public Safety Committee meeting.
Meeting.
Attendance has been taken.
We'll move to the Police Department's activity
We'll
report.
move to the Police Department's activity report.
We got a resignation letter. We got a resignation letter. Hicks's last day. Resignation letter, Hicks's last day, down 27th of this month. So we'll be down 2. You guys are aware of the application status. You guys are aware of the application status. But we do have part-timer. But we do have providing he passed part-timer coming on, providing he passes the physical. Not sure how much he's going to be working yet. Not quite sure how much he's going to be working. Retired guy from Mobile. He's a retired guy from Mobile. He just retired from there after. He didn't want to give up post license or. He didn't want to give up post license or LETI. So he's going to be teaching at LETI some, and we'll be up here.
Second resignation of one that
This is the second resignation, one that was planned.
We're not losing anybody to the local police department. We're not losing anybody to the local police department.
If I know it's been happening before, but what is your? If I know it's been happening before, but what is your recruitment?
Normally it would be website. Normally it would be through the website, through our Facebook account. I'm not going to venture out to another 6 or 8 grand. I'm not going to venture out to another 6 or 8 grand for 0 results on the radio ad. So I'm open to suggestions. I'm open to suggestions. Well,
Start with the police academy.
normally most of those guys are all sponsored. Normally most of those guys are all sponsored. Didn't used to be like that. People would pay their own way through. Didn't used to be like that. People would pay their own way through. New guy is going to be. This new guy is going to be down there. So I talked to him about finding out if any of the people that are finding out if any of the people that are currently are going to be in the class not sponsored. There's a little bit of interest in. There's a little bit of interest in. We had a couple of phone calls with out of town people asking if we would sponsor them, and we talked about that a little bit. You sent me the kind of the contract, but it's pretty not, at least not as detailed as I think it should be. Not as detailed as I think it should be. With respect to, we're going to pay people there, while they're going. We're going to pay people there while they're going. We're going to have to provide insurance. I didn't really see where that was all spelled out in there. So
we can look at that.
Yeah, I know we talked about sponsoring people before.
I know we talked about sponsoring people before. We weren't too sure that was a path that wanted to go.
Like the only
time for us.
well, as I say now, maybe it's time we reconsider. I know that's what
maybe it's time we reconsider. I know that's what they
We do have something in place. I haven't looked at it for a little bit though. I haven't looked over full staff, but
Maybe I'm remembering. Maybe we did say.
Maybe I'm remembering incorrectly. Maybe
well, what we did one time is we paid a contract. Well, what we did one time was we paid a contract out for that little deal. We'd never done that before. So there was that little deal. We'd never done that before, not to my knowledge. So that happened, and then money's similar. That's not. I mean, money's similar. You're paying benefits and you're paying salary and reduced salary and insurance and the whole ball of wax. And sometimes it's a crapshoot.
So we should redo that again.
Top of troopers. Sometimes there's troopers. Top of troopers. Sometimes there's troopers. That will be a little more local position.
They ain't jumping ship. The only other. This is not related directly to that, but this is we tabled the car stuff last time. I know we tabled the car stuff last time. I was brought back up at some point. Is that going to be brought back up at some point, or next year? Or I mean, like, what are we doing next year, or I mean, what are we waiting on to make a decision?
No, we asked Sydney to come back.
No, we asked Sydney to come back to some discussion, some information.
Closed session.
That was a closed session discussion that we're still having.
Does she have the information?
Does she have the information?
so I spoke with her briefly Friday, and about one specific issue today. She's been on for 2 weeks.
About one specific issue today. She's been on for 2 weeks with a medical leave.
Other options is expanding beyond our website.
Other options is expanding beyond our
there's another platform that we use, there's another platform that we were using, and I don't think, it was really.
So we were using,
great,
Indeed,
So we were using,
and chose to step away from that because of the text
and
applications
chose to step away
that
from
we
that
were getting.
because of the
I did reach out to,
I did reach out to.
accidentally, I didn't realize I was gonna get hounded every day since then, but, towards the end of last week, I reached out to ZipRecruiter. I've heard that they've had some good luck and they're more localized. So I've got some information I wanna share with you to see if we want to
So I've got
go
some
that route.
information I wanna share with you to see if we want to go that
About,
route.
what about, well, I can't remember the name of the organization that, bought our local paper. Or regional.
Charity really has several digital
Charity really has
Yes.
several digital offerings, which I'm happy to
Maybe
send
something
you
that we
with some
could look at
info.
too.
It may be something that we can look at too, send in there.
We also have an ongoing running ad in the Missouri Police Chief's website where everybody else lists,
I mean, it's out there, it's just,
so, I mean, it's out there, it's
They
just,
need- We may need to take a look at the
Well,
one.
maybe,
That may be able to get that.
sponsoring
I
it.
couldn't remember exactly what we got.
I couldn't remember
It means
exactly
paying
what we
somebody while
decided
they're
on
going
the
through
school
school
thing, but it means paying somebody while they're going through school, paying for their equipment, doing that stuff.
It's an investment.
I think it's, they schedule them.
and I think it's, the payback schedule is around 36
It gets
months.
prorated as you go.
If I remember correctly, it gets prorated as you go, if you stay there time for that type of years, and then you're legally having to pay back, but if you quit 18 months into it, then you're over half of the.
I don't remember exactly what we. Like that, if we don't remember exactly what we decided.
Like I said, I honestly don't remember exactly what we decided, because I thought we said,
Yeah,
we weren't gonna do it, but, yeah.
I think we need to start.
if we did have
investigating that
something,
soon.
then yeah, we should pull that out, see if we can find someone
Pull
responsible.
that out and see if we can find someone and sponsor somebody.
So we'll talk with you now.
Like what we get.
Your paper?
See what we can get.
Yeah.
No, recruiters are well done.
Okay. No, ZipRecruiter's a real thing and it's been around for quite a while.
Yeah, it is.
And they allow month-to-month
Okay. Yeah.
subscriptions instead of you have to pay for a whole year at a time. So that's kind of handy too, 'cause
Good.
we don't always have open positions.
We don't have, always have open positions.
All right, so we have paths to explore. Okay.
You know, like,
Police department.
No, the only other thing is the police department is about 99% done with all the stuff we did. There's very few little things that it used to look, it's a very big difference in how it used to look and how it does look now, so.
That's good to hear.
We got cameras in all the schools.
We've got cameras in all the schools, we got to set up one more account, and then
We'll monitor all.
we have two monitors that will monitor all school, activity and, you know, something happens.
Oh, it's been running up for 2 weeks. Maybe longer than that.
Well, it's been running up for 2 weeks, maybe longer than that.
Good. Good deal.
any other questions for the police department?
Any other questions for the police department?
Moving on to the fire department?
Okay, moving on to the fire department.
We thought the month of June was kind of a mellow one.
We thought the month of June was kind of a mellow one. And so
She
approximately
said,
percent
what,
of
the
that.
hell, calm thing, and
And
all
she
hell
said,
broke
well,
loose
it's kind of a
down there.
calm thing, and then all hell.
That's been July, right?
That's been July, right?
Update on the fire
But,
truck is completely done,
Update on
except
the
for
fire
waiting
truck
on one
is
valve from
completely
Hale
done, except for
supplier.
waiting on one valve from Hale supplier
That's
where
what
the
we-
pump is.
We should be,
That should be,
those have all things
it
good.
should be, who
Other
knows
than
how
that.
things get, you know, but other than that.
We've got everything caught up over there, gotta do a little bit of radio,
Caught up over there, gotta do a little bit of radio
joint communication,
stuff with the.
wanna know what kind of what we have at handheld, stuff
They wanna
like
know
that.
kind of what we have in
On
here,
the list.
stuff like that, so.
And then while we sit around, we kind of,
And then while we sit around, we kind of
the fire station.
shoot the shit at the fire
And
station.
we come up and sometimes we
And
look at
come
things
up
in town and no harm
sometimes
can do it, but
we look at things
They
in
used to
town,
have
no harm
bicycle.
can do it, but
rodeos,
They
we
used
call
to have
bicycle
bicycle.
rodeos where kids could learn.
rodeos, what they call bicycle rodeos, where kids can learn to ride a bike ride.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Yeah.
It's something, I don't know if you can find an organization that wants to do it,
I don't know
maybe,
if
but
you can find an organization that wants to do it, maybe, but.
Police department did used to be involved.
I'm not sure they don't have.
Police department did.
Need to find like an organization, they don't have.
To the
You
FFA.
need to find like an organization.
If it takes on stuff like that.
Well, we got computers that are,
Takes on stuff like that.
Well, we got scooters that are running.
you're talking just bikes, that's one thing, but
When you're talking just bikes, that's one thing.
Okay, one accident.
Scooters and.
Face on it.
We had one
Another
accident.
accident.
We hit the face on it, and then we had another accident this weekend where
Fell off and.
not a scooter, but another car just fell off and completely
Bleeding from her eyes and her
bashed in her
ears.
forehead and had bleeding from her eyes and her
She had to go to
ears.
the hospital. So
And
they're,
she had to go to the hospital.
we've got
So there are,
That's one of those damn golf carts.
We've got a trend coming.
Yes.
the young man on the shooters, like, he had a bunch of.
Young man on the scooter,
the squirrel is too.
oh yeah, I agree, but I mean, the boy on the scooter, if he went under instead of over the top of it, it would have been probably.
What is, not scooters, but the ordinance on the scooters.
The golf cart.
Not scooters, but the golf carts.
They're supposed to be low-speed vehicles.
What
They're
is
supposed to be low-speed vehicles.
and what is the?
Driver's license.
That's 16, have to be like.
Driver's
Yep.
16, licensed driver.
Just wanna make sure.
Yep.
Okay, just wanna make sure.
But if the golf cart was not made with,
But if the golf cart was
string
not made
devices,
with,
seatbelts, then we don't
string
require.
devices,
Well,
seatbelts,
we're
we
needing-
don't require them.
Well, that has to change.
That does have to change. We have too
That,
many
that does what these be. We had too many incidents with these
Them too.
carts.
Most companies do.
Golf carts don't.
Put
So
the-
it
Most
was,
golf carts
Most
do.
golf carts don't have.
if you'd like, we can get, I can talk to Sydney and we can get that on
I can
for
talk to
discussion
Cindy and
to,
put that on for discussion
look at
to,
amending.
Seatbelts are secondary offense anyway.
look at amending.
Seatbelts are a secondary
Most
offense
companies
anyway.
now, they-
And most golf carts.
I don't believe we have any ordinances that cover scooters.
I don't believe we
So
have any
if we
ordinances
wanted
that
to look
cover
at,
You need to look at that, and I know I posted something from
I
Fulton,
need to look
I
at
thought
that,
there was
because I know I posted something from Fulton, and I thought there's a state.
He was over there.
ordinance.
If they go over a certain speed limit,
Is if they go over a certain speed limit,
it should be.
they require, they should.
in our ordinances, I forget what the CC, do you know what the CC requirement
Used
is?
to be 50.
Yeah.
Which these are all under that.
They're all under that.
Which these are all under that.
Yeah, they're electric scooters, just like the electric
Yeah, they're
bike,
electric
hybrid
scooters.
bike.
So we
Electric
need-
We need to
and
figure out the
bike,
speed
hybrid
limit,
bike.
maybe
So
instead of
we need to
putting
figure out if
49
there's a speed
or
limit, maybe.
Or any motorized,
49cc or a
I
speed
guess, is
limit.
that
Any
technically motorized?
Yeah.
I guess, is that technically
So,
motorized?
and they're motorized electric scooters, you have
I
to
mean,
take
the
the
speed limit is the speed limit. 25
If you're on the
bird,
bird,
people that fast.
Yeah.
But if you're on a bird,
It ain't
speed,
much for you.
I mean,
Dangerous.
it ain't take much for you.
It's dangerous.
They're running the stop
They can,
sign.
they catch you something.
That's the biggest.
They're,
And they can catch you something to do that too.
They're
It's just like being on a bicycle, you're motoring, just like anybody else.
They're mad.
Harlan, do you think that the school would work with us like in a cooperative agreement to, for like, safety education on how to operate those things and paying attention to
Oh,
signs?
I'm sure they would.
Other traffic.
Oh, I'm sure they would.
I don't know, you might,
Um,
it might be better to talk.
I don't know, it might be better to put something
Something to
on, I
TikTok, account.
don't know,
The
Sam's
kids
on
on Facebook,
TikTok,
they don't
account.
We haven't branched out to TikTok yet. We're making reels and put on Facebook, and there's not a lot of kids on Facebook anymore. We're trying to get practiced with the reels before we do a for real TikTok.
Do a for real TikTok.
Yeah. I will.
But
Yeah.
We need to figure out what we're gonna do.
We need to figure out what we're gonna do with those scooters and the electric bikes and stuff like that.
Start putting the
So
scores.
there's some cities that have ordinances that
Yeah,
say.
but there's some cities that have ordinances that say there are limits on how fast they can be for minors to use them without
It
being
is
licensed.
unsafe.
Right, because it is unsafe.
Yes, they can.
It truly is.
And even
Yes, they can. Even the skateboards,
Some of
the
those things can go
unicorns,
40 miles per hour.
some of those things
You
can
go
go 40 miles
on
per
an
hour.
hour. I mean,
And you you've crashed
I
on
know
one of
adults
those.
who use them and they wear heavy duty.
I know adults who use them and they wear
and they
heavy
still
duty
break bones. So, but if their kids on
equipment
it,
and they still break
somebody
bones.
hits them on it.
If
So
their
we've
kids
gotta,
on them, and
we
somebody
gotta
hits them on
get
it.
something.
We've gotta,
Those kids on the
we
scooters.
gotta
I mean, it's
get something
getting
out there, cause those kids on the scooters, I mean, it's getting dangerous.
They are dangerous. Last spring, I saw a couple of right smack into the side of the city bus. Full speed, right smack into the side of the city bus.
No idea what's going on around.
Some of them have no idea what's going on.
They're just all over the road.
Nothing, zero.
They're just all over the road.
Looking at their, because they're on their scooter, looking at their
It was
phone.
one thing when, you know, they were on their scooters, they were
And
human
it was one
powered,
thing
you know,
when,
they can only go
they're
so
on their
fast,
scooters,
but
they're
these
human
electric
powered,
ones
you know,
are
they can only
much
go so
faster.
fast, but with these electric
We
ones,
need
they're
to
going
figure
much
out what we
faster
do.
and it's much more
Yeah, but
dangerous, so we need to figure out
Well,
what we
Fulton
can
had something
do.
so very recently, and
I
I
know
shared it
Fulton
on a
had
post on
something, 'cause I saw
Facebook.
it shared
I thought it
recently, and I
said,
shared it on a post on Facebook, and I thought it said it was a,
so there
an
might be
RSM
something out there that we can
ordinance, so there might be something out there
be
that we
feel
can
and use or something
copy and
already.
seal and
Yeah.
use or something.
I'll talk to
already.
Sydney, and if we can get something done, I'll have it on the next meeting.
I'll talk to Sydney and if we can get
This
something
is just a
done
very
on
quick search, but
This is just a very quick.
federal
search.
regulation says that limiting these
Federal
electric scooters to
regulation
20
says
miles
that
per
limiting these electric scooters to
750 watt electric motors are kind of the
750
maximum
watt
parameters for
electric
that.
motors are kind of
And
the
then it
maximum
says many cities are
for
starting
that.
to require riders to
And
be
it says many
16 or
cities are
older
starting to require
and
riders
have
to
a
be
valid
16
driver's
or older
license. Helmets
and
are
have
often
a valid
required for
driver's
riders under
license.
18.
Helmets are often required for riders
That
under
for
18.
the like.
Or is that for the?
This just is what is classifying. So these electric scooters are classified as low-speed electric vehicles.
Classified as low-speed electric vehicles.
So
You know that fast.
They are, they're that powerful.
Golf
They
carts
go that
go
fast. I mean,
12,
most
14,
golf
15
carts
miles
go
an hour, and those scooters
12, 14,
bikes
15
go
miles
faster
an hour,
than
and those
that.
scooters and bikes
Same
go
requirements
faster than
should
that,
be in
so
place.
same requirements should
They
be in
shouldn't go
place,
anything golf carts.
Yeah, they shouldn't go any faster than golf carts.
and they do. Okay.
Eco.
Okay.
We talked about that one a bunch. Yeah.
We talked about that one a bunch.
Yeah, that's probably a good thing,
Yeah.
And,
Anything
I think I've
else?
turned in an application to there,
And, I think I turned in an application to Tara. We'll get to working on that.
Tired.
Like I said, we had to fire and retire.
got another one inquiring, so let's see how that
We got another one inquiring, so we'll check and see how that works out.
Okay.
thank you for the fireworks shop.
Thank you for the fireworks show.
But it was,
Yeah.
It all went off correctly.
It did. It all went off correctly. Yeah.
Anything else for the fire department?
Anything else for the
This
fire
is the
department?
Tahoe
Oh, we did get the top.
decal stuff. So we gotta look at
Decal and stuff.
changing the lights now,
So
we're gonna look up to the,
Changing the lights now over from the
we'll
pickup
be ready to do that.
top. We'll be ready to do that.
Good. Okay.
Chamber on the agenda?
Chamber on the agenda, nothing in the packet. You got
Brittany's
anything
still
for
working
us?
on the scholarship checks.
Brittany's
Yeah.
still working on a few bills and scholarship checks to come
She
in.
should have a final
sponsorship
reconciliation
checks.
in the next
She
month or
should
so.
have a final reconciliation.
Sure
in the
she'll
next
reach out
month
to
or
Tara
so.
and take the time to go over
I'm sure she'll
everything.
reach out to Tara and
whether
take the
it's
time to
here
go
or
over everything, whether it's here or with you.
Anchor City Car Show, they average about the same amount of
Anchor City Car
cars
Show,
last year.
they average
maybe
about
have
the same amount of
more.
cars as last year, maybe have
Plans
about
for next
10
year
more.
are made in the works with ideas.
Plans for next year.
Mark Williams is stepping down from my understanding.
Mark Williams
He has
is stepping
coming
down
out.
from my understanding.
Told
He
several
has a
people
person
he was
come to
not
us that
doing it
has
anymore.
told several
Which is
people
alright,
he
cause
is
somebody's
not
already stepped
doing
up
it anymore.
and wants to do.
Which is alright, cause
next
somebody's
year.
already stepped
So
up
it's
and wants to do it
Uh,
next
we
year.
will be
So
presenting
it's
an Anchor
fine.
City Carsville scholarship
We will be
for
presenting an Anchor
2026
City Car Show
recipients.
scholarship.
Dollar
for
amount still hasn't been
2026
determined.
recipient.
It will
Dollar
within,
amount still hasn't been determined.
once they
It
get the
will
application
within,
drafted and we can
once they
look
get
at
the
it and
application,
review it.
drafted and we
The
can look at it.
recipient, one of the requirements will they will have to
The
work.
recipient, one of the requirements will they will have to
Jessica's
work
putting
in this
finishing
show.
touches on the website.
Jessica's putting
Continue to
finishing
add
touches
different
on the
features to find
website. She
for the
continue to
specific
add different
events.
features to find
She's
specific
hoping
for
to
the
make
specific
the
events.
calendar a
She's
universal
hoping
one.
to make
so that
universal
anyone
one,
is wants to
so
know what's
that
going on in town, they can
anyone
go to the chamber
wants to know what's going on in
calendar,
town, they
and
can
anything
go to
that's
the
happening
chamber
in Centralia.
calendar, and
It's gonna
anything
be
that's
on
happening
that
in
calendar.
Centralia.
So I know that she's gonna
is
work
gonna
with
be on
the
that
city
calendar.
to see,
So I know that she's
gather
gonna work
stuff
with
from you
the
guys,
city
and
to
then
see, gather stuff
she'll
from you
gather stuff
guys,
too
and
to go on there.
she'll gather stuff to go on that.
Ashley's still working on the Wine and Whiskey Walk as
Ashley's
much as she
still working
can
on
until we get
Wine and Whiskey Walk as much as
green
she
light to
can
move
until
forward.
we get
The sooner we know,
the green light to move forward.
the easier it's
The
gonna be
sooner we
because there's
know,
a lot of paperwork that has to be
the
done.
easier it's gonna be because there's a lot of
Send it to the
paperwork
state
that has
3
to be
days
done,
prior.
has to be done.
So,
Send it to the
the
state 3 days
sooner the state
prior.
will know that.
So the sooner we can get the decision.
Next year, we've already decided that we present
Next year, we've already
the
decided
portfolio
that
in
we
next
present
year.
the portfolio.
All the road
of
closures
next
and
year.
everything will be presented at
All
one
the road
time.
closures and everything will
So
be
that it's just
presented
one
at
and
one
done
time.
thing. You can look
So
at
that
it.
it's just a
and
one and done thing. You guys can look at it, make a decision, and know what's
Yeah.
gonna happen.
Just
and
learning
this will
and
happen
moving
again.
forward.
It's just learning and moving forward. from
The
here.
newsletter is going well. We had a lot of positive
The
feedback from
newsletter
several
is
people.
going well. We've had a lot of
As
positive
we
feedback
pointed
from
out,
several
in
people.
visiting businesses, regardless if they are
Ashley's
chamber
pointed out
members
in
or not.
visiting businesses regardless if
Stella
they're
and Tuck
chamber
is going to be
members or
done at
not.
open house.
Stella and Tuck is going to be done at open house with the
Into
ribbon
12:30.
cutting on July the 26th.
Ribbon cutting
from 10
around
to
11:30.
With the ribbon
They
cutting
have
around
relocated to the
11:30.
front of the building where
They
the
have
conference room
relocated to the
was.
front of the
And
building
the conference room
where the
is now moved
conference
to
room
the back of the
was.
building where
And the
their
conference
business
room
was.
is now moved to the back of the building where
The
their
next
business
after
was.
hours will be in
The
September.
next after hours will be in
Real estate on the
in
move,
September.
former Remax on the move,
Real
will be
estate on the
hosting,
move,
and
former
we're gonna be
Remax
doing a
on the
ribbon
move,
cutting for
will
them
be
also.
hosting. And
And
we're
then
gonna be doing
December's,
ribbon cutting for them also.
hours, we're also
And
working
then
on that, and I
December's,
think that's gonna be Miss
after
Mary
hours,
Kate's
we're also
daycare,
working on that, and I
and
think
we'll
that's
be
gonna
doing
be Miss Mary
ribbon
Kate's
cutting for
daycare,
them, so.
and we'll be doing ribbon cutting for that
For
also.
2026, we are planning on making
For
sure we have
2026,
4
we are
after
planning
hours
on
where we
making
can
sure we have
also
4
do the
after
chamber
hours where we
chamber
can
quarterly
also,
business meetings at
do the
those,
chamber
and those
quarterly
will
business
be
meetings
posted
at those,
early on.
and those will be posted early on.
Anyone who goes to the website, they'll know exactly when
So
these
anyone
after
who
hours
goes
are.
to the website,
And the
will
exact
know
time
exactly
and
when
the
these
day.
after hours
Being
are,
very
and
consistent.
the exact time and the days, because it's gonna be very consistent.
Jessica has visited with the city on working with them.
Jessica has visited with the city
chamber
on working
would like
with
to
them
take over the
and has
welcome
requested
packets.
that the chamber would like
She's
to
come up
take over the
with some
welcome
really good
packets.
ideas.
She's come up with some
And
really good
so we come and
ideas.
get that over and put those
So we'll
together.
come
Be
and
able
take
to
that
pass
over
them,
and
get the city
put those together to be
to
able to be passed out,
anyone
and get
that
to the
comes
city
in.
to be able to pass out to anyone
And
that comes
very-
in.
And any businesses,
Moves into the
we
area.
want to work together with the city so that we can
We
visit
kind
with
of
those
want to work
businesses
together
and
with the
maybe
city
do a
so that
tour
we
or
can
something.
actually visit with those businesses and maybe do a tour or something.
Celestia has been talking about the chancellor is making plans
Celestia
for
has
the
been
chamber to
talking
do
about, the
a
chancellor is making plans
new
for the
teacher
chamber
tour
to
of
do
Centralia,
a,
and we're going to try and
new
do
teacher's
this as
tour
a
of
yearly thing.
Centralia, and we're gonna try and do this as a yearly thing.
The ambassador program is growing, and we're
The
excited. We
ambassador
have several
program
people
is
that have
growing,
signed up
and we're
to
excited. We have
request to
several
help
people
at
that have signed up
specific
and
chamber
requested
events
help
already.
at,
Ambassadors will be
specific
given
chamber
green
events
shirts that are
already.
very similar to
Ambassadors
these
will be
that
given
I have
green
on.
shirts that are very
And
similar
they'll
to
wear those
these
for
that
those
I have
occasions
on,
to be recognized.
and they'll wear those for those occasions to be recognized.
The last
who
thing
they are.
is we do know that the state
The last
owns
thing
the
I
land
have is we do know
that,
that the state owns the
current
land.
welcome to Centralia
that,
sign is, which is
the
out
current welcome
by
to
Upper
Centralia
West.
sign is, which is
We
out
received
by
a bill
Walton Highway.
from them
Because
for
we
$50.
received a bill.
So it's a
from
2-year
them
lease
for
apparently.
$50. So it's a
So,
2-year lease apparently.
Yes, moving forward, we
So,
need
I
to kind
guess
of get
moving
together
forward,
and
just
figure
kind
out
of
whether or not
need to
we
kind of get
keep it
together
there,
and figure out whether
or
or
if we
not
want to move it
we
back
keep it there,
where there's,
or
it's
if we
on
want
the
to move it
property
back
of Centralia,
to where there's
or
it's
Hubble.
on the property of Centralia, or
instead of having to
Hubble,
lease $50 to pay the
instead of
state
having to
to
lease $50.
we move it back further, then we can
We move
do
it back further,
welcome to
then we can
and
do,
please come back.
a welcome
So
to
we would do a double
and,
sign.
please
if
come
we move
back,
it.
so we would do a double sign,
Oh
if
my
we
God.
move it.
Why do we
That's
see
all I
why
got.
we're waiting for anything?
Why do you
We'll have to do it for
wait
dinner.
for anything from the city or?
We'll have to do an ordinance.
Will that be, voted on?
Will that be, voted on?
I can have it together by then, yeah.
Monday, I can have it together by then, yeah. Perfect, thank you.
Every year.
That's it.
We gotta vote on
Again, we're year, when we present the
Again,
packets that I presented
next year, when we present the
several
packets
months
that
ago,
I presented
we're gonna present it as,
several months ago,
everything will be in that.
we're gonna present it as a
No,
whole, so
so when we
everything will be
present
in
that,
packet
then
that
the
you need to
following
know.
month,
So when we
it can be on
present
the docket
that,
to be
then the
approved
following
for
month,
both events.
it can be on the docket to be approved for
Worry about
those
it is-
events. So
And
we don't have to
wondering,
worry about
and then
it.
planning in case something
And
happens.
wondering, and then
Because we're
planning
trying to-
in case something happens.
She keeps, that she doesn't know what to do, and it's like, no, we move forward, if the
She
worst
keeps,
case
that she
scenario
doesn't know what
comes
to do, and it's
that,
like, no, we
doesn't
move
get
forward,
approved,
the worst case
we just
scenario comes
make a
that
phone call.
doesn't
But
get
we have to
approved,
move forward
we just
because the
make a
paperwork
phone
has to
call.
be
But we
submitted.
have to move forward because the paperwork has to be submitted
So,
to the state within 30 days. So, anyway.
Any questions?
Any questions?
Ballpark figure. How many businesses has the chamber? How many businesses has the chamber had the major hand in bringing into Centralia in the past year?
businesses have brought,
Ballpark figure. How many businesses has
That
the chamber?
businesses has brought,
How many businesses has the chamber had basically the majority
I
role
don't know
bringing
if we
into
can.
the city in the past year?
I don't know that we've had,
Darren Adams has
Any.
brought in,
I think Darren Adams has
from my
brought in
understanding.
the most.
That, just so you know, for the economic development, now
That,
we've got a
just so
good
you know, for the economic
foundation
now that
having
we've got a good
girls in the office that actually know
foundation
what they're
having
doing.
girls in the
And
office that actually
Staying
know what
within
they're
budget.
doing. And, same with
Our
the
goal
budget.
as a chamber is to do what
Our goal
do is
as a
not
chamber
only
is
just,
to do what a chamber is supposed to do,
make
is
sure the
not only
business is taken
just,
care of, but try to,
make sure the
recruit,
businesses are taken care of, but try
businesses
to,
too.
recruit,
We've got obviously the
businesses
new
to
building
Centralia.
that's gonna be coming open
We've got obviously
and,
the new building that's gonna be
well,
coming
ideas.
open and,
trying to reach out,
there's a couple ideas, trying to reach out
new
and
businesses to
trying to
go
find
in
a couple,
for them.
new businesses to go in there for them.
Time next July. Ask that question again about this time next July.
Perfect, perfect.
Thank you.
Other questions?
Any other questions?
Okay, park board packet is in the.
Okay, park board packet is
Packet.
in the park
Discussion
board
minutes.
minutes are in the packet. Any discussion there? Okay.
Library board.
The library board
Packet.
minutes are in the packet. Any discussion on that? Financials are in the packet. Any discussion there?
I don't have anything to point out.
I don't have anything to point out.
Payable of 1250.
Accounts payable over 1250.
It's very much picture.
Hmm?
It's a very much one PDF.
What was
That
the-
was one of the pumps out at Northeast Lagoon System.
Pumps out at Northeast Lagoon System.
We were blessed. Somebody put chirps down the sewer system. And it went through the pumps.
And it went through the
So
pumps.
it trashed it, and
So it trashed it, and
I would say that they're getting tossed into the manholes. Would be
I
my
would say that
guess.
they're getting tossed into the man.
But regardless, so that was one of the new
But
pumps
regardless,
that
so
was added
that
onto the
was one
system
of
during the
new pumps
wastewater
that
project.
was added onto the system during the wastewater
We
project.
did work with Flynn, so Flynn obviously
We did work
rebuilt
with
that
Flynn,
pump, but
so Flynn
we
obviously
put and had a
rebuilt that
fabricated
pump, but
case around
we
it, so
put
no
and
longer
had a
can have
fabricated
this happen.
case around it, so no longer can have this happen.
17.
Cost on that was.
Seven.
Could we ask, His Honor when he returns? Could we put ask, something His Honor when he returns?
letters to the
To
effect
put something.
somebody threw shirts
Letters
down
to the effect
into
that
our sewers and
somebody
it cost
threw
us
shirts
over
down
$17,000.
into our sewers and it cost us over $17,000 in repairs, and that's why we don't do that. Thank you.
It's something before we put it.
We had had something before.
Yeah, we
A couple of times.
we posted, well, the last time we had
posted,
closed was at the
well,
Methodist
last
Church
time
lift station.
We had closed was at the Methodist Church
Which was
lift
a
station.
Project in itself, when somebody had flushed, or somehow
Project
got
itself, when somebody had flushed.
quite a few
somehow
layers
got,
of clothing into the sewer
quite a
system.
few layers of clothing into the sewer system.
So, I mean, yeah, I wish we could make it up, but you just
I mean, yeah, I wish we could make it up, but you just
can't.
To the car. Good way of putting it in perspective.
Well, it is so,
Putting it into perspective.
to
Well,
make
it
you
is
feel
so,
better about it, it had
to
0.8
make you
hours
feel
on
better about
the
it,
motor.
it had 0.8 hours on
So it was literally turn it on,
So it
didn't
was
work.
literally
Oh my
turn it
gosh,
on,
what's happened to this?
didn't
What
work.
are we? We
Oh my
honestly
gosh,
thought that
what's
we were
happened
pressing
to
the
this?
wrong
What are
button.
we honestly
And then
thought that we were pressing the wrong
We
button.
0.8 out,
And
and
then
then it literally was.
we 0.8
It
hours.
must have
and
been
it
at the
literally
suction
was
point when we turned
just
that thing
must
on.
have been at the suction
Immediate
point when we turned
problem.
that thing on.
So,
Immediate
yes, very
problem.
unfortunate.
So,
Well, that's
yes, very
and that's
unfortunate.
another point to make. Just
Get things into the wastewater like this.
get things into the wastewater like
Any
this.
way to install a heavy duty net? Is there any way to
That's what we
install
did.
a
We did.
heavy duty net?
Yeah.
That's what
We,
we did.
we put something in place to
Okay, so we
at least
We
protect
put something in
protect
place
this
to
one.
at least protect this one.
Most of the other ones have it built in.
Most of the other ones have it.
This is just one of those things that I
This
think
is-
was
this is
a
just
freak
one of those
accident.
things that
This
I think
pump
was a
suction
freak
floats on top of the
accident.
water,
This
so
pump
it
suction
really
floats
should
on
not be
top of the
around
water,
any,
so it
any
really
solids.
should not be around any
and it just must have been
any solids.
situation.
Just
if you
must
wanna
have
call it
been
that.
perfect.
Yep, not a fun,
situation.
not a fun time.
Yep, not a fun time.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, we really thought, man, well maybe we're just not pressing.
We really thought,
This-
yeah, well, maybe we're just
Surely
not
nothing
pressing
wrong,
the
and
button
then
here. This
when we took the
surely
pump
nothing
apart
wrong, and then
and
when we took the pump apart
the
and
3 or 4 garments fell out,
3 or 4
we thought, well, there
garments
could be
fell
the
out.
problem.
We thought, well, there
So
could be
anybody-
the problem.
Looking for some used garments, there was
Anybody
some laying out there on the
used
bank.
garments, there is some
Any
laying
other
out there.
discussion on the table over 1250?
Any other discussion on the accounts payable over 1250?
On our agenda, the next item under other general
On
government.
our agenda, the next item under other general government is the discussion
Very
on
popular.
peddlers.
It has
license.
been.
It's been very popular topic.
So we had
Facebook for those
a lot. I mean,
So
and
we had,
I don't know that we've ever had that many peddlers in town
I
at once.
don't know that we've ever had that many peddlers in town at once.
Hmm?
Many of them
And
are
without
without
licenses.
licenses.
Yes.
Many who've come by without licenses.
Yes,
Sometimes. I know I had a very too persistent.
sometimes. I know I had a very, too persistent,
So- At one point in time, we had
so,
10
at one
peddler
point in time, we had
license to go door to door in the town that's small.
license to go
They
door
were very
to door.
noticeable.
And in the town that's
Um,
small, they
We
were very
received
noticeable.
lots and lots of complaints about them,
We received
ranging
lots and
from,
lots of complaints about them.
you know, they were out
ranging
late at
from,
night, some of them were rude,
they
some
were
of
out
them were very
late at
pushy,
night,
tried to
some
take
of them were
advantage.
rude,
Some of our residents,
pushy and tried to take advantage of some of our residents.
We had one instance where we had, doorbell
We had one
camera
instance where we
footage
had,
of what the
doorbell
peddler
camera
stated to the
footage
homeowner,
of what
and when the peddler was
stated to
approached
the
by police, they
homeowner,
gave a whole
and
nother
when the-
story.
The peddler was
So
approached
they
by
didn't
police,
state
gave
that,
another
so it's
story.
just, it's becoming a
They
problem.
didn't state that,
So,
it's just, it's
the
becoming
mayor
a
has
problem.
been in talking to me
So,
about it, and
the mayor has
on-
been in
on
talking to
the
me about it,
agenda,
and
next
this
week
on-
also,
on the
but just really wanted to start the
next
discussion
week
on what we can
also.
do. So,
But just really
we did
wanted
reach
to
out to
start the
Sydney,
discussion on
obviously there are some
So,
things with interstate
we did
commerce
reach
that
out
we
to
have
Sydney,
to
obviously
pay
there's some
attention
things
to,
with
we don't wanna
interstate
limit
commerce
free
that we have
speech
to pay
and
attention
all
to.
of
We don't
those
wanna
things,
limit
so
speech
just-
and all of those things, so.
hopefully we can find a fix to the problem,
Hopefully
in
we
the best
can find a
interest of our
fix to
residents
the
while
problem,
maintaining the rights of those who
in the
come
best
into
interest
town
of our
to
residents while maintaining the rights of
sell,
those who come
or
into town to
if, we do have religious organizations that go door to door, we've got Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, we don't want to limit any of that,
Boy Scouts, Girl
but,
Scouts, we don't want to limit
so just gonna be
any of
looking at some different
But,
options that we can do.
that. So just gonna be.
The limit to what we can't, I mean, we can't
There's a
stop
limit to
having.
what we can't, I mean, we can't stop having a peddler's license. We have to
We
allow
can
that.
include a clause stating that anyone is prohibited from obtaining a license is prohibited from obtaining a license and is shown the way to the city.
They will kill about half because of most.
And they'll kill about half a bunch because most, at least half of this last bunch started peddling without licenses until they were called in and they had to get their licenses. Smiling.
$15 per day per pet.
$15
Also,
per
what's
day
the, is there time frame specified in our
Also,
ordinance?
what is
Well,
the
darn well needs to be, and there should be one after next.
Darn well needs to be, and there should be F1.
Also gonna check and see that if we receive so many complaints,
Also gonna check and see that if we receive so many complaints, that.
they would have to, vacate their permit would be taken.
Vacate their permit would be taken, so.
I prefer the time limit be within.
Technically, even the ones that got complaints because they were out late at night, it was still
Even the
daylight.
ones that got complaints 'cause they were out late at night.
In the summertime, it's almost 9 o'clock, it's
In the
still.
summertime, it's almost 9 o'clock, it's still.
7 p.m.
We can probably debate the time.
Yeah.
7 minutes.
We can always debate the time.
5 o'clock.
7 might be early, 8 o'clock.
Sold.
That'll work right there. Sold. Sold to the man in the recliner chair.
Just different things that we're looking at. Did you guys receive any complaints?
There was one on Facebook that the guy was taking pictures.
There was one on Facebook that the
I
guy
didn't
was
see
taking
that.
a picture up through his front window of the house.
Out
I
now.
didn't see that.
Yeah, on the south
He
island.
was on camera and had his tablet taking pictures
People
of
are.
He was on camera, had his
Window.
tablet taking
Do
pictures
we have,
through his front door and his window.
So do we have,
obviously have an ordinance, we probably need to look through it.
we obviously have an ordinance, we probably need to look
It
at
is-
it. I have not read through it.
If you go to our city code, it's section 16-14.
Go to our city code, it's section 16-14.
That's the one that specifically,
That's the
it's
one
probably
that specifically,
other places, but that's what I've got pulled up right now.
other
but,
places, but that's what I've got pulled up right now.
Section 16 deals deliver, or specifically
Section
with
16 deals
state license.
or specifically with, city licenses.
To be clear, they need to, soliciting
To
signs.
be clear, they need to respect no soliciting signs if people have them.
1620 deals with, interstate commerce.
1620 deals with, interstate commerce.
Do we have a convenient rail that we can run them on?
When they come in to get those, solar permits, do you guys, do we have any information on?
Do we have any information on our
With
ordinance?
that, like when somebody gets our right of way permits and stuff, we
With that?
have those ordinances and regulations attached to it. So that way, when we give them that paper, they know they have it with them, say,
I don't believe we do.
so maybe
We
when
don't have any specific rules, but this,
so maybe if we get this adjusted, we can.
That's what I think that
Maybe if we get this adjusted, we can.
That's what I think that should come follow.
if we violate these,
These are the rules you have to follow.
If
If
you're
you violate these,
license is null and void, and
if your license is null and void, and you will be asked to,
or at least, no longer be peddling.
or at least, no longer be
I'd
penalized.
say you make their peddler's license.
I'd say you make their peddler's license.
we'll also be looking at, I would think, delinquent permits, other than if they don't, and we can deny them because they
They don't.
fail to abide by
Deny
our
them because
policies and rules,
they fail
then
to abide by.
just deny them altogether.
Policies and rules.
We wanted to run by Sydney if we can actually do that.
That would be one to run by Sydney if we could actually do that, if they.
Can we deny them one if,
Can we deny them
Yeah.
one?
yeah,
Just make it stop.
Yeah,
or that may be a gray area.
yeah,
Can
I mean,
Mhm.
that, cause that may be a gray area, can we actually do that?
a motion and a second to adjourn, all in favor, say aye.
Got a motion and a second to adjourn, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? We are adjourned.